Hey guys, Elven Prince here, back with Apothecary Diaries, Season 1, Episode... or, not Season 1, Season 2, Episode 4. I believe it's entitled Moon Fairy. So we'll see how that all shakes about. For those of you who are new, the whole gimmick here is I have read the manga. Granted, it was a while ago, and also it was up to the Snake Pit chapter. If you know, you know. And then, I give my insight and whatever, just like any normal reaction would. But, um, yeah, I'm having a grand old time here. I hope you are as well. You all know the drill at this point. Stuff downloaded with as you see fit, and without any further ado, let's get started. 5 double sync point at 10. Yeah, the weather has been fucking me up. I should probably check if we've got any major fires around, because I have been sneezing up a fucking storm. What do we got? Okay, yeah, no, holy shit. Looking at a fire map right now. Yeah, no. We've got major fires in Nebraska, Colorado, New Mexico. Fucking hell. Even a shit ton going on in Minnesota. Yeah, I think that explains why I've been sneezing like crazy. Yeah, anyway, back to the series at hand. Wonder when we're gonna meet the two people who came across the desert. I have no idea what country they're supposedly from. But yeah, that's about all I have to. Oh hey, there the two of you are. What's the deal? Meeting with the Emperor. What do we got? Roll credits. It's a mirror. That would be what, a silver backed mirror? What's the design on the edge? Yeah, it'd be glass with a silver backing. Did did China not have the you know stuff necessary to make a glass mirror, or at least something of this size? Okay, we'll admit the design on the edge doesn't give me any leads as to what country it could be. Yeah. Anything to do with the two light-haired women we saw earlier? Hello, Mau Mau. Okay, we got stars, lilies, or flowers of some sort. Okay, so it looks like the patterns are the same across all of them. Yeah, no, that you'd have to pack them tight with something to keep them from shaking. Would you want them stacked horizontally or flat? And that matter is probably. She she normally isn't called on unless it's a really funky situation. Are you trying to flirt with him? about. That looks like the Peer concert or consort or whatever her title is. Uh huh. Yeah, so what's something about smothering and, makes them fight harder? Mm hmm. That's lovely. The the fuck sort of penis magic did he do then? If they're not sneaking out, do you think she still worked there? Yeah, no, you're not gonna keep working somewhere if you let someone slip. All eunuchs, or there's a whole bunch of stuff that could, yeah, essentially placebo your way into it. Oh dear. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. There's a reason why placebos actually work to some degree. Uh-huh. Okay. That's a normal, boring house. That's fucking awful. Um, okay. What sort of plumbing does it have? Like, how big? How big are the pipes in the plumbing? Or pipes for the sewage, or just like water for that matter? Mm hmm. You're gonna look down on somebody for doing that? Oh boy. So, what's going on with the. Oh boy. What's going on with the other room? Stop groaning like a fucking creaky door. Uh huh. Interesting. What's it used for? I see. Interesting. What are the Bezors actually used for? Fucking hell. I mean, they're what? Poison. They can help against poisons or whatever. Uh huh. But what's he doing? What's he got going on? If I adjust the lighting... Okay, I think that works better. So we know what basers are used for. Okay. Yeah. Now where's the window? So we're doing mirror bullshit. Would they would they theoretically be avoiding or affording a mirror? How would they do that? Yeah, especially at a distance. Oh god, they're they're pulling the fucking duck rabbit stuff. That is, yep, the duck rabbit. Fucking hell. Clever. Yep. Mm-hmm. So where in the West would he go to study? That's my question. Uh-huh. Bloody hell. And what country did she go to? Yeah, yeah. Fucking hell. That's a thing and a half. But what are you going about? How very flirtatious. Yeah, that's the title of next episode. Interesting. Oh god. Let's let's call it. It was probably I'm trying to remember. Okay, what the fuck? Is that like Byzantine look? Would that be like more Byzantinian fashion? Mm-hmm. I no that it's your it's the old hag, isn't it? People shrink with age. Yep. Fucking hell. A miserly old crone. Why's that? Lovely. Oh, okay. I, what the fuck? Uh huh. No, no sapphic interest here. Yeah, frog haver. Faye, is that what's the translation that would be used in Chinese for that? Mm-hmm. Want to take another look at their clothes. Want to try and figure out where they might be from. That's leaning Byzantine. Yeah, that. Yes. No. No. Yeah. Why not? Just a little. Put on the dress. Put on the dress, frog haver. Yep. Hello. Don't have water. Yeah. Uh huh. Mm hmm. Interesting. I couldn't tell you what city that would be. Mm hmm. Interesting. Mm hmm. Back in the day. Age. Age can do funny things. How tall are we talking? Uh huh. Interesting. Yeah. Uh huh. Yep. Uh huh. Cur. That's a good word. What are we looking at here? Is this the outfit? Oh no. Oh, cool. Well, age does funny things to people. What what fucking nation are we talking about? No. Uh-huh. I don't know. She's taller than average or something. But tell us what's going on. How what are we working on? Okay, 175. What's what's that? 5'8". No, that's basically 5'9". Huh. Yeah, that's pretty tall. Okay, cousins. Yep. Put on the dress, Jinshi. Uh-huh. Yep. Put on the fucking dress. Is she one of the envoys? Yep. Get rid of all the insects. What are you doing here, insect girl? That's a bioluminescent butterfly? Or are we just using that as 2215? Using that as like a artistic license. Right, I need to try and find a time period. Okay, so what? We know that they control the northern and uh western trade route. Trade routes of the Middle Ages. So what? We're gonna be going for the 15th century, I believe. So this is okay. 15th century. Yeah, Facebook. It'll be close enough for what I need. Okay, so Samarkand. Yeah, so it looks like most of what we'd be going through is, unsurprisingly, Constantinople. Little bit through, like, Baghdad, and that's Baghdad, Baghdad and Isfahan. That's more towards India. So, yeah, no, looks like the major one that would be running would be going through Constantinople up through the sort of what now would be that sort of former Soviet area. I don't know off the top of my head which one which countries would be where. Ooh, 1490. This actually is a really good map. It's on Reddit. I'll flip the image out to myself so that you guys can see it. Okay, but looks like, yeah, it'd be going through either the Ottoman or Mamluk area. Mamluk clothing. What are we looking at for the Mamluks? So what we got? Kaftans, your headwear and shit. Wait, let me take a look back at the image. If okay, look in here. Look, we got mustaches, which I will admit leads me more Turkish. But are fezzes a thing within Mamluk culture? I'm not sure if they're actually fezzes, but it currently 1445. The guy is sitting on the tables in the back. I think we may have managed clothing. I think we may have managed to find what we're looking for, because they've got the kaftans, which we don't see a lot of in this, but we do. They're wearing the vest over the white shirt and pants, but they're caravaneers, so they could have been picked up, you know, wherever along the road. Okay, the serving women in the background, I'm gonna assume that they came, you know, and were already here at the... Okay, Napoleon's Mamluks. I know that's a few centuries advanced, and this is just a very quick Google thing, but they've got the vests. Okay, that's good. Mamluks. Did the Mamluks wear fez hats? Is this a thing that was... Okay, no, they did not wear... Didn't wear that. You know, that doesn't mean a whole lot. What are we looking at? Okay, so... Okay, there's something that might look similar to a fez. The issue is I'm not sure what exactly to look up. Tarbush is what I'm looking for. Tarbush. Let me... Okay, it might be... Okay, I think, given my absolute non-existent knowledge of Mamluk culture and whatever, I think... and also, there's the issue of the cousins. I don't know enough about fashion or what to look up, but it doesn't look impossible. Like, because from what I'm seeing... for like clothing or whatever, it all looks like it could possibly be like a Malmook or Malmook adjacent culture. I know this isn't exactly, what you're expecting for a discussion like this, and I I'll during this I'll have the trade route map up, but yeah, I think we have done it. Major producers of mirrors in the 15th century. I yeah, Venice. That was the major one. And if we look here, you know, this actually fits pretty well because if we go from Venice, that goes to Ragusa, which then goes down. For the sake of argument, let's either say they went to Cairo through Alexandria or Aleppo. From there, from Aleppo, they can just go however, their way through everything. And guess what? They're going to end up in Beijing or, whatever city we're working with here. This is perfect. I think we have managed to at least have some idea of what we're looking at. Thank you for bearing with me over this whole, fucking thing I did trying to figure it out. But y'all know the drill. Stuff down below. Do with it as you see fit. I hope you're having a good one. And yeah, see you in the next one where we're probably going to see Jinshi, and by that I mean Frog Haver, dress up like a fairy. See ya.